God is working even when you see nothing. Trust His plan for your life. Have you ever felt like your life was falling apart? Maybe you've lost something precious. Maybe you've prayed for months, but heaven seems silent. Maybe you're standing at a crossroads with no idea what comes next. You wonder, God, where are you? Do you still have a plan for me? If that's you today, this message is for you. The Bible reminds us that even when everything looks broken, God is still in control. Even when we don't understand His ways, He is carefully guiding our steps, protecting us from dangers we cannot even see. Today, let's discover how God works behind the scenes, turning our confusion into purpose and our pain into victory. Life often feels like walking through a thick fog. We can only see one step ahead, but God sees the entire journey from beginning to end. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Notice something amazing. God didn't say, "You know the plans." He said, "I know the plans." That means we don't have to understand everything. Our job is not to know every detail. Our job is simply to trust the one who already knows. Many people think that if God is with them, life should always be easy. But the Bible teaches something different. Look at Joseph. He was betrayed by his own brothers, sold as a slave, falsely accused, thrown into prison year after year. Nothing made sense. But every painful chapter was preparing Joseph for the palace. Later, Joseph said in Genesis 50:20, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." What looked like destruction was actually God's preparation. Sometimes your prison is preparing you for your purpose. One of the greatest miracles in our lives is often the one we never notice. Every day, God protects us from dangers hidden from our eyes. We don't know the accidents He prevented, the wrong people He kept away, the wrong opportunities He closed, the unseen attacks He stopped. Psalm 121:7-8 declares, "The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore." God is watching over your life every moment. Even when you feel alone, He is already standing guard. Sometimes we worry about tomorrow because we don't know what's waiting for us. But here's the good news. God is already there. Deuteronomy 31:8 says, "The Lord Himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged." Imagine walking through a dark forest. You cannot see the traps ahead, but someone who knows every path walks ahead of you, removing every danger. That's exactly what God does. He goes before His children. He clears the way. He opens the right doors. He closes the wrong ones. Even delays can be God's protection. Sometimes what feels like rejection is actually God's rescue. Faith isn't believing after you see the miracle. Faith is trusting before the miracle arrives. Proverbs 3:5-6 tells us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." Notice that God doesn't ask us to understand everything. He asks us to trust Him. When you cannot trace His hand, trust His heart. The God who created the stars is more than able to guide your life. Every tear you've cried, every disappointment, every unanswered prayer, God sees it all. Nothing is wasted. Romans 8:28 reminds us, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Not some things, not only the good things, all things. God is the only one who can take broken pieces and create a beautiful masterpiece. Your greatest testimony may come from your hardest season. If your life feels uncertain today, don't give up. God hasn't forgotten you. The chapter you're living is not the end of your story. Even when you don't understand His plan, He understands. Even when you cannot see the road, He has already walked it. Even when enemies set traps against you. God is protecting you from dangers you may never even know existed. So keep trusting, keep praying, keep believing, because God's timing is always perfect. One day you'll look back and realize that every closed door, every delay, every trial, and every unexpected turn was leading you exactly where God wanted you to be. Remember these powerful promises, Jeremiah 29:11. God has good plans for your future. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust him instead of your own understanding. Psalm 121:7-8. God watches over your life. Deuteronomy 31:8. God goes before you. Romans 8:28. God works all things together for good. Genesis 50:20. God can turn evil into good. No matter how broken you feel today, God is still writing your story, and his ending is always better than you can imagine. If this message encouraged you, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe to this channel for more inspiring Bible messages. May God bless you, strengthen your faith, and remind you every day that he is always working, even when you cannot see it.